Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to the 1026 Club. Today we're going to talk about the first business type, and that is the open house business type. The open house business type is probably my favorite because I really enjoy open houses. I'm a people person. I like being out there. I like talking to people. I like using scripts. I like converting people. To me, that's a lot of fun. But I've been in sales for a long time, and so face-to-face interaction has always been something that I've enjoyed. The open house business model is just what you might think it is. It's holding open houses. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can hold open houses, right? You can hold them on the weekends. You can hold them after school. You can do broker open houses. You can do all kinds of stuff. The key with open houses absolutely is consistency. It's all a numbers game. When I was first in this industry, I was holding about 8 open houses a month, sometimes 10. It really just depended on how many weekends there were and if I was going to do a midweek open house. Open houses are a great way to capture clients because oftentimes you don't get a lot of tire kickers, if you will, coming into an open house. You don't get a lot of people that are just browsing. You can get legitimate clients coming into an open house because, let's face it, I'll tell you guys a secret, people don't like real estate agents. We're salespeople, right? And people don't want to deal with us. They want to avoid us when at all possible. And so you get a lot of people that'll walk into an open house and they'll tell you, oh, I have a real estate agent. I have a real estate agent. That doesn't mean that they actually do. All that means is they have been conditioned to tell you that they have a real estate agent because that's a get out of jail free card. Well, what we're going to teach you through the open house training is how to properly hold an open house. And it doesn't have anything to do with sign-in sheets. It doesn't have anything to do with raffles or giveaways or any of that kind of stuff. It has everything to do with scripting and salesmanship. That's it. And so when you get people walking into an open house, how do you convert them? How do you make that person from somebody walking into an open house to leaving as your client, to not going to another open house? Open houses can be incredibly lucrative, but you got to work them. That's the biggest thing. So we're going to talk about with open houses, we'll talk about how do you put your signs out? Where the hell do you put your signs, right? At what intersections should you put signs? Should you flyer the neighborhood first? Should you boost it on Facebook and say that you're holding an open house? What steps should you go down when holding an open house? And we're going to take it from the most basic of things all the way up to the most complicated of things so you can understand every aspect of an open house. This right here, this is our ground level approach right now. We're just going to talk a little bit and help you establish it. So step 1 of holding an open house, of course, is finding your open house. We'll talk to you about that as well. Step 2, deciding the times, the dates of your open house. Of course, Saturday and Sunday are popular. Step 3, looking at a map. What intersections do you sign? How many open house signs do you need? I recommend all real estate agents have somewhere between 20 to 50 open house signs. Sometimes you need that many, depending on where you live. You know, I have some agents that they live in very rural areas and they might only need 3 signs. It really just depends on where you're at. But you should probably have a minimum of 20, regardless of where you're at, because signs get lost, they get stolen, stuff like that. Scripting is vital, absolutely vital for an open house. You've got to know your scripts, and we're going to cover that more in the 1026 Club of what scripts to use, how to practice your scripts, and where the heck do you get these things from that are called scripts. So stay tuned. I appreciate you choosing the open house style. It's probably my favorite, and we're going to have a good time going over open houses, teaching you how to do them, and everything like that. Thank you for being a part of the 1026 Club. I'm Zach. I look forward to working with you some more. Thank you so much.